This is Tales of Swordfall.
Episode 10, Ali Brawl. Cricketer, it's the top of the round. It is your turn. So people take more damage?
Yes. No, not mine. Mine's not a constant. Mine's
Okay.
only a once. No. Only when I rage does it occur.
Okay.
This guy's dead.
Yep.
So if I moved here, well, would that be okay to stand over his dead body?
Yes.
All right, cool. All right, we're gonna attempt to grapple Willis again.
Okay.
Because I am, not only am I, but Krakatur is also a stubborn SOB.
So let's go for it.
With your freaking plus 12, suck it!
You match. You get him.
Yes! So
yeah, he looks a little surprised. He's like, "Oh, dude, I've been snatched."
So Krakatur like runs forward and like Willis like tries to get out of the way, but Krakatur catches him with the open arm and pulls him into the bear hug of death. I don't know. It's the best thing I could.
No, that was good. Bear hug of death. That's.
I think Camille's got a better one. Air hug.
Air hug. Yep. Air hug from the air bud.
And then Krakatur's like, finish him!
Nice. Taz, it is.
I was gonna say, would you say that Ray is inspired?
Yeah, I'd say there is some inspiration going on.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Taz, it is your turn.
I am going to run up behind Ray, put my hand on her shoulder, and cast Cure Wounds. That's 10 points of healing.
That's good.
Thank you.
I'm gonna whisper in her ear, "Please kill that man," and bardically inspire her, and then run away.
Nice.
And that's it.
Okay, awesome. So Morrison's trying to be more useful than the bandits right now, and yeah, he's gonna shoot some crossbow things around. Completely misses. It's questionable why your brother was on a pirate ship and how he survived. Hey, Willis! Willis is in the grips of Krakatur. So they're trying to think. How would he escape? Is it just still athletics versus athletics?
Yes.
Okay.
At this point. Unless he's got some magic foolery up his sleeve.
Nah, he's just like after Krakatur, just kind of grips him. You notice that he's just really well toned.
Ooh.
Yeah, so let's do this athletics versus athletics.
Bring it. Oh god. No! I was so close.
Yeah, he does that.
But that's his action, right?
That is his action.
Fuck yeah.
But he's gonna use his cunning action to disengage.
No!
Get the bad man.
Get the bad man who apparently has just the most awesome abs. Flea, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna try to shoot him. Just for flavor, okay?
Oh my God.
Flea is gonna think, oh, maybe if I shut my eyes, I'll aim better.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take my shots at him. Just normal, not sharpshooter, because I can't hit with those. Yeah.
Unfortunately, 13 is a miss.
Ah,
But 23 hits.
I did it. And I'm gonna dump Grasping Arrow into that.
Okay.
There's that, and there's 2d6 poison as well. And I'm probably gonna swear at him in Draconic, and that's it. Basically, it just looks when it hits him, some like vines grow on his feet, and he has trouble moving.
Sweet. Okay. He is pinned to the ground. Ray, it is your turn.
I'm gonna move so that Krakatura is not in my radiant consumption,
Thank you.
and I'm gonna hit this dude. Boom. That's a 19 to hit.
Yes.
Plus
That.
Hunter's Mark. 1, 3, 6. Plus my level. Plus 5.
Okay.
So 11, 12, 13. Plus 5 is 18. The second attack is 18. Plus Hunter's Mark.
Oh.
That's my level. And then he additionally takes 3 points of damage on top of that.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. Yeah, he's starting to look very bloodied. He's looking a little dazed. But he's determined to just
So then
kill
I'm
ya.
gonna use my bonus action to use Shield Master to knock him down.
Okay.
Oh, guys, I didn't realize that I could add my AC bonus to any dexterity effect. Oh, mother bitch. Anyway, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to try and knock him down, and that's an athletics check, which he's probably gonna do better than I am, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. There's
Shot.
hope.
Probably not. Okay.
Yeah, just slightly better.
Oh, I'm inspired.
Oh, yeah, you are in Spider.
That's a 20.
Yeah, it's a 20. Just straight up, you knock him down.
I'm gonna knock him prone.
Yep. He's got like vines crawling out of him, keeping in one place. He's now knocked down. His nose, lip, and
Does he take slashing damage because he moved from the grasping arrow?
how much is that?
2d6 slashing damage.
Yeah, Flea, roll it.
Oh, 3.
Yeah, he's not looking good, guys. Might just kill this man. And Tabby,
And we're back.
you are running through the streets. You are running like a mad person. Again. But this time, under your own control. And before you are the northern gates. There are a bunch of guards checking people coming in and out. At the moment, they look like they're all distracted. because there's a cart and they are harassing two halflings, because it looks like they may have contraband on their wagon.
Okay, I am going to make a. Well, you pretty much said as far as what it looks like. I'm going to make a stealth roll to see if I can get past them, either climbing up the gate or through a crack in the gate, or if their backs are turned or whatever.
It's one of those scenes where all of their backs are turned at the moment, and there's kind of a scene. The halfling woman is like crying, and the man's trying to argue that this plant that could illicitly turn into a drug is like fully legal in these parts.
Tabby sneaks past them very sufficiently. She rolled a 28.
And just for fun, I'm just gonna roll a d20, and hopefully I don't roll a natural 20. No. You have that moment where it looks like someone is gonna look toward you.
At 28, I don't think anyone would see her.
No, I'm just making it more dramatic than it needs to be. But yeah, you sneak past them, and you find the building. I believe it was called the Pompous Butler or something. I can't quite remember right now, but inside the bar, it sounds quiet enough, but you do hear some kind of commotion coming from the back.
Okay. Tabby slinks along the walls, and perks her ears up to see or to hear what she can hear. So listen check.
Sure, perception. So,
12.
There's definitely a scuffle happening back there. Arrows are being released, and you hear the sounds of maybe magic. And yeah, I mean, I'm figuring everybody's probably yelling during this fight. So you would definitely recognize at least like Crackature and all the crackling, and maybe Flea whistling on top of the roof.
So this is in the back of a bar?
Yes, it is in
Outside
a back
or in
alley.
a room? The alley.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Let me see. Tabby shouts loudly from a distance. What was the town's guard that you used before? What were they called?
I think we've just been calling them the city guard.
Wasn't there something bigger than the city guard? I forgot. It was like months ago.
I know they use shield guardians.
I think there was something bigger.
Something bigger.
There's something bigger. I just can't remember what it is. Oh well.
I'm in the same boat.
All right.
Like,
the city guard is coming. The city guard is coming. And she just yells that, and then she like tumbles and rolls from a different direction. See if anybody like perks up and like, oh shit. Her party members wouldn't realize it was Tabby's voice, but she's hoping that the people that aren't her comrades would be like, city guard's coming. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, let me roll me a deception, and I will roll against that.
$26.
Yeah, you can hear people on top of rooftops kind of like skittering away.
Okay.
And roll initiative so I can put you in the turn order here.
$26.
Yeah, that puts you at the top of the round, actually. So, you got actions. You can probably see fully down this alley. There's no fog or anything obscuring your views. There are probably like these boxes, but you can see around them basically. You see the whole setup. You see that Taz and another tiefling are kind of in the middle. You see at the very end there are 3 dead bodies, Krakater, Flea on the roof, Ray next to a guy who is, well, you probably recognize Willis. So.
Okay, so as far as any attackers, are they all pretty much dead except for... Wait, they're all dead, right?
Except for Willis. He
And
is
Willis
still...
is being restrained yet, or no?
Yes, he's on the ground. It looks like there's vines growing on him. There's some weird junk happening.
Okay, so yeah, she goes over to Willis and Ray, and she points her rapier at Willis that is probably entangled on the ground, and don't make a move if you want to live. That's it.
Okie doke. Krakater, it's your turn.
Alrighty then. So Willis is all restrained, and no, he's not going anywhere anytime soon. Krakater is going to walk up to him and is gonna like put a heavy foot on him just to make sure he can't move anywhere else. And then I'm gonna hit him with the butt of my glaive. Oh, he's only slowed? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna grapple him then. I'm attempting to grapple him as he's prone.
I'm going to say you have advantage at this point.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
He already has advantage.
Oh yeah, he would already have his advantage.
that's with disadvantage. Oh, come
That's with
on!
Ugh. Yeah, he still rolls over 20 with disadvantage. That's... Damn. Yeah, you know, he's slowed. He looks like he's like on the edge of death. You try to grapple him, and he's still like hitting your hands. He's like, no. Anything else, Krakater?
I'm a barbarian. Nope.
Okay. Taz, it is your turn.
Okay. So, is it just Willis who's left standing?
Yeah, you noticed when Tabby started shouting about the guards that the 2 guys on the roof just...
Scattered.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna get around. Can I make it? Can I make it? I can make it.
Yep,
I'm gonna
you
make.
can totally make it.
Okay. I want to get there. And so I'm assuming like that he's pretty much trapped between the 4 of us, right? He can't really run.
Yeah, he's pretty well boxed in now.
Okay. To use another spell slot or not to use another spell slot. Yeah, I'm just gonna stab him. It's fine.
Okay.
It's 22.
You would have advantage because he's prone.
Yep.
You are correct. Roll again.
20 tills.
First one was better.
Yep, 20 tills. 22 still hits.
Okay. That is a D8, and you get sneak attack for this, right?
Yes.
Okay. Plus, what is my bonus for that? It's been so long, you guys.
Dexterity. Usually you can click on the rapier on the
Yep.
chat and roll.
Okay. 9 points of piercing damage.
9 points. So close.
Okay. Then I will use my bonus action to inspire. Who's next?
Technically.
Flea. I'll inspire Flea.
Cool.
That's it.
Morrison just sits down. He's just like, and doesn't know what to do at this point. He feels like he's kind of let Taz down by not killing anyone in this fight, and also getting her in this fight in the first place. Yeah. And it's Willis's turn. He's not moving. He is bleeding all over. He puts his hand into his vest and pulls out an explosive.
Is there a reaction we can make to that?
No, but the thing won't blow up until I think the next round. So,
What's the mechanism that makes it explode?
it's a fuse.
Tabby takes her fingertips and it out.
Give me a sleight of hand.
27.
Apparently you do.
And then she knocks it out of his hand and restrains him by sitting on top of his chest and pinning his arms down. Because apparently that boots the chest, it wasn't enough. What are you thinking of doing? You crazy. If you guys want to ask him questions, go for it.
Okay. So
Yeah, everybody's still taking damage from Ray. Ray is not about to not kill him, so.
Okay. It's Flea's turn first.
I'm jumping down and taking that explosive.
Okay. You do that, and then do you scurry out of Ray's death ray?
Yeah, sure. I'll go over here and make sure Morrison's like staying and not trying to run.
Yeah. He's just kind of sitting there looking a little glum.
Okay, I'll sit down next to him and just like pat him on the shoulder like, you did good. And I'll just sit down.
Finally, Ray, it is your turn.
All right, Taz, Crackator, Tabby, and Willis are all going to take 3 points of radiant damage.
Yep. And his arms are pinned. Basically, he looks like he's at the end of the line here. That explosive looked like his last-ditch effort to basically take you and him out at the same time.
Cool. I'm going to take my longsword and put it on his throat.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, you better make your final words good.
He laughs and looks right into your eyes.
And before he says anything, I just... mother bitch.
You know, he's so dead at this point that you do end up killing him.
Okay, yeah. As soon as he starts to speak, I want it to be a gurgle.
Totally gurgle. But you think you may have heard something. You're not quite sure what.
That's fine. I don't care.
He's dead.
Fuck this. Oh.
No, let it all out.
Fuck this guy.
And a pool of blood just happens as he gurgles out of existence.
Thank you for listening to Tales of Swordfall.
Please consider listening to these podcasts.
Hello, folks. JP Winterbottom here to tell you about The Beholder's Eye, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons narrative-focused actual play podcast about a group of private investigators in a fantasy noir setting with eldritch horror undertones. You can find The Beholder's Eye every other Friday on iTunes, SoundCloud, or anywhere podcasts are found.
Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe.